if there was anything that I would say I dislike, that it's a thing that we need to do for 100%, this would be it. Other things we've covered aside, as I'm not really a big fan of like the fluffing about I would have to do, and that's a reason of why I did it like this. The fluffing around, I'm gonna be speeding up. I'm not gonna go from stunt jump to stunt jump. I'm gonna leave the in between, or most of the in between in, for the most part, as there wouldn't be as much episode if I didn't do that. But yeah, blanket statement. I wasn't going to go into this doing as many stunt jumps as I did. I was originally planning on doing 10 or 16, but then when I was around the 16 mark, I had just gone to the airport, so I was like, I might as well stick around and do all of these stunt jumps around here, so we don't have to come all the way back just for like 2 or 3 stunt jumps at the very least. And then I realized that I was missing 2 stunt jumps out of like the 6 I had remaining, and it was pretty much just then like I'm fairly sure I knew that they were somewhere in the on this island. So I was like, I've got stunt jumps on the brain, I might as well go ahead and find those 2 now. And yeah. But another reason I don't like the fact that we have to do these for 100% is that once you found the stunt jump, it isn't a guarantee that you're going to do it. Sometimes you have to like worry about like how fast you have to go, and the positioning on where you land. And for some of these tighter ones, it's really annoying. There's one jump that I was expecting to be really hard, but like it ended up being fairly easy. But the 2 stunt jumps I did fail a lot, I think is coming up pretty soon. But yes, anytime I crash a bike, I will cut to when I get another one and then come back to the attempts, just to make it easier. Like, yeah, I kind of wish you didn't have to do all 36, like, at the very least you only had to do the ones you discovered during missions, or like, the ones you go through in missions, sort of thing. Yeah, these crates, there's 2 of them, and they just so happen to be extremely hard because, like, I think not only do you need to have extreme speed, but you also have it to be at an angle, I want to say. So yeah, and and the funny thing is too, these stunt jumps count for a lot of the overall percent, because when I finished this, and I'll just say the total I had, we finish off with having 32 out of 36. Yeah, I had just reached the 62% mark. Like last episode we were on 48% and that like just flew by on like 14%. It's like what? But I'm not entirely sure how much of that was, like how much of that 14% was the stunt jump themselves, as not only did I could have been a little bit over the 28% mark at the end of last episode, and at this point I had finished the Taxi Odd Job, and I will be covering that on episode 25. And yeah, that previous stunt jump we just did, I just realized, oh, there's a ramp there, maybe that's a stunt jump. So we just went straight for it. And I'd flown over that pole a few times, and I was just like, yeah, I may as well get close up to it just to have a better look at it, because it's in the shape of a female's body, and the pool tiles are in the design of a bikini, so you know. And that is the face of someone who has noticed a possible stunt jump, and yeah, fun. Like, don't get me wrong, I do like the discovery aspect of these, but like, only when they're not totally obscure. Like with that one, that's like I really like that one, only because like that's not the only place in this area that looks like it's going to be a stunt jump, so it's like, oh, those are all red herrings and you need to find the correct one, sort of deal. And my favourite place to end off episodes, the airport, for I want to say 7 stunt jumps. It's like, what? And this one on the sign is normally when I get like first-ish, so kind of weird how it's like towards the end. Although that being said, on the guide I used to find these, I want to say it's like stunt jump 29, just about there. And if you were wondering, I did check the map. It's just that I cut out the times where I was looking at the map so I could have a smooth viewing experience, because like when it's sped up I really don't like how there's like a few seconds of a cut where it's just the map. It's like, what? So like, yeah. And speaking about red herrings, although I guess when they're really close together, I kind of prefer them just to be, hey, I'll make it more obvious as to which one it is. So yeah. Also, as you'll come to see, the only stunt jumps around the airport are on the tarmac. The only one not on the tarmac itself is the one on the sign. So, you know. Actually, I guess I could probably have used that stunt jump to get a package, but like, I thought for at least this segment alone, I probably wouldn't have gotten like, I'll just let it be about the stunt jumps. Yeah, this was the original stopping point. Was like, I'm already at the airport. I should probably finish the ones here. So yeah, and it's raining. So fun, and yeah. A common occurrence was me setting my car on fire while I'm on a stunt jump, and I want to say that I probably could have been fine, but like just to be safe, I didn't want to risk me blowing it up, and there's I think there's like 2 more stunt jumps at the airport. I want to say about the. But yeah, for these remaining 3, I'm going to be using a car. As my bike blew the fuck up. For no apparent reason. And... what exactly am I doing here? Oh right, there's 3 more. Right, and just lining up the shot here because one, I don't have the bike, and 2, it's a really tight squeeze, so just wanted to play it safe there, even though it is kind of lame. But you know what they say, play game, win lame. And yeah, this is the one that I thought was going to have a much bigger trouble with, but I got it on my second attempt on this time because I think earlier on in the series I did come here to attempt at this, but I failed it. So, you know, fun. And just lining up the shot here again. Don't mind me. Well, I'll go really far back here, don't I? Like, that's almost the entire tarmac. Just for that, and if that little adjustment had screwed me over, that would have been so annoying. And I am really glad about how lenient they are with the landing. Because sometimes you can crash into a wall and still make it. It's like, what? Excuse me? And yeah, the, I guess, 3 barriers that are dotted around the place, they aren't used for a stunt jump. At all. Like, what? And here, there I was realizing, hey, I'm missing 2. Probably should go find them. And here's a more, and yeah, I'll have to do a little bit of parkour for this one, as it's on this building, but you can't exactly get there with ease. And then there's one more, and this one, oh no, yeah, right, this one. So the stunt jump is on one of the support beams, and there's 3 support beams, and you would think it would be on the riskier one, but no, it's on the safest one, because the other one points towards water. No, it's not the hose, it's this one. But yeah, cutting to current time of years, I suppose. It feels weird starting off a recording session at the middle of an episode, but you know, whatever, just so happened to be that way. Though I guess I could do the stunt jumps at the end of the episode, but like, eh. Okay, that's the wrong garage. I kind of feel like I should have them in like subsequential order. So that's why the stunt jumps are first. Even though it probably would have made more sense to start off doing this first and then end off the episode doing that, but oh well. So we have a bit of money. Like, we ended off the last episode with like 70,000, and now we almost have 200,000. So yeah, we don't really need to worry about money. Like, I'm fairly sure we can just go off and buy the remaining assets, and I think we should still be fine. But about the assets, just turn my music down a little bit. I am kind of stuck in indecision only because I kind of wanted to do a specific asset with missions next, but let's just say the final mission in the mission chain in that mission chain is another sir yes sir sort of deal, where it's really easy to fail or also really easy to win. It's just up to luck as how smoothly it goes. So I think to rectify that, I might want to wait until we do the vigilante odd job, but because episode 25 is going to be the thingy thing, the taxi odd job, only because now I have finished that. That is a reason of why we have so much money. I kinda don't want them to be so close, so like I think maybe in the next, like, maybe after episode 30 is when I'll do it, because I kinda get the feeling that I won't need to have that be split up. Like, I get the feeling because of the minigun, it's going to be quicker than the firefighter, and that was like 7 minutes, and I think I might, like, yeah, at the latest I'll go until when my time says like 13 minutes for this episode, like for the end of this episode. So yeah, don't you know how I missed this? Although I guess that being said, I was kind of preoccupied when I was doing the when I was here last for the rampages, I guess. And she's debating whether or not I should like go to the Termac again to knock out to collect the few remaining packages I have there, although that being said, I do need the power of flight for one of them. I'm fairly sure. Of course, it just happened to be down there. It's like, what? Buddy, I need a gun to do this rampage. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'll worry about that when we have a helicopter. Although now I think I might get. How low is my health going to be? Is the question. I'll try it, although yeah, I guess I can just easily restockpile the armor of the minigun ammo I have. So that's something. Is this killing people or is this killing or destroying vehicles? Okay, it's vehicles. That's something that I can do easily. And in the meantime, I can just kill people. No health for you, although health would have been good for me, and I forgot that if you blow up a vehicle with a minigun, they explode twice for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. Is it because of the time I'm doing this at? Like, why is there so few vehicles? Okay, I should probably run. But if you don't want to be blown up, I would suggest getting the fuck out of the way. Okay, I just need one more. Okay. Okay, good. We did it! Although I would prefer to have health. Thank you, guy. So when I want to do this, should probably get rid of my not have a gun out because I think I said this like a while ago, but if you have 1 star, a 1 star 1 level, police don't shoot you if you have although the military will. So I guess we'll have to go stockpile some minigun ammo, which is nice. It's probably gonna be really stupid, but there's a place real nearby which we can rob, and are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, there's a place real nearby which we can rob, and I think the second I get a gun, I'm gonna rob the place because it's kind of been pissing me off because we've been driving by it like a few thousand times. Like, I knew the military shot you if you were close to the or if you entered the army base, but I didn't know they shot you if you had a 1 level. And I'm assuming that's why they did that. They didn't just feel like, hey, it's time to kill a motherfucker. Sort of deal. And speaking about something that's been kind of bothering me is that there's 3 safe houses which we haven't brought yet on the other island, and a long time ago I went up to 1, but I didn't buy it because I think I was worried about money. So yeah, and I actually haven't bought one of these safe houses that I normally buy first, so I'm not sure what's up with that. Yeah, I think because I have already done the taxi yard job, I probably won't check the stat screen until we go to an episode where it's after that, so like episode 26. Yeah, because something interesting happened about our percent, and I kind of want to know, like, I want to check, like, do a checklist, because I think if we continue on the rate we've been going, I think the series will definitely be over by like at the very least mid-level, or like mid-episode 5th, like the mid-40s, I want to say. So yeah, I think I'll end off the episode by going back to a safe house so I can start re-stockpiling minigun ammo, because what the fuck? That's pretty much all I have to say about that. Just what the fuck? How exactly? Do they just after you? Because I mean, if they just after you, that would make some sort of sense. And I also think of that the thingy thing. Oddly enough, the sound counts as being in the military base. So next episode we'll do a asset mission and maybe finish up another one, and then depending on how we go, I will think about doing something else. But until then, that's when I'll see you.